Episode 421, Estonia to create IDs for AI agents.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI 6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
Estonia is set to become the first country in the world to create digital identifiers for AI agents. This means an AI agent acting on behalf of a person or organisation will be assigned an AI ID code. But why? Well, it aims to address the issue of excessive access. Hello and very welcome back to AI 6. I'm Joanne Sweeney and I am here to demystify artificial intelligence, encourage you to embrace it, and in a way, show you the way forward. Estonia, as you may know, is the most digitally mature nation in Europe. So, in making the decision around AI agent IDs, the government reflected that its success as a digital-first state was built on trust, and the same trust needs to be applied in an AI-powered world. Prime Minister Kristen Mickel said, "Now that we find ourselves in the age of AI agents, we are faced with the same question. How can we use that technology in a way that makes life easier, but without losing control and accountability? If we act quickly and smartly, Estonia will become the first country in the world to create official digital identities for AI agents." Granting digital identities to AI agents means that such an agent acting on behalf of a person or company or organisation can be given limited and controllable powers. This will help to prevent situations where individuals or organisations are required to grant AI assistants access to all of their rights, services and data. For example, it must be possible to specify whether an AI agent may only view data, prepare a document, draw up a payment, or act solely within a specific financial limit. Right now, many AI assistants have to act as if they are you, with wide open access to your accounts, your data, your systems, and your online rights. Estonia thinks that's too much power to hand over by default, and instead they think the AI agent should only get specific limited permissions for clearly defined tasks, and those permissions should be easy to change or cancel. They say their actions also need to be logged so that they can see what they did and hold someone accountable. In other words, moving from total access to controlled access so AI can help the government online without taking over whole digital lives. And of course, that will extend to organisations and companies and individuals within the country. Estonian authorities intend to replace this with limited permissions, so an agent will be able to operate only within specified rights, such as viewing data, preparing documents, processing payments, or working within such limits. The Prime Minister describes the concept as granting limited, controlled, and auditable powers. In terms of timelines and building the architecture and the liability mechanisms, well, they have not yet been disclosed. Prime Minister Mickel says that Estonia has the opportunity to shape one of the standards of the next digital age. He says, in the future, AI will increasingly carry out digital tasks on our behalf, compiling reports, preparing declarations, or interacting with information systems. To that end, it must be clear who is acting on whose behalf with what rights and who is ultimately responsible. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategy, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step, you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organisation. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie. Or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know. And I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate, or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI 6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.